Oh, you heard that right. The notorious Ford broken exhaust manifold bolt sound. This here is mighty fine 2004 Ford Crown Victoria. 170,000 miles on it, and bought this at auction. Longer story later, but today we are going to fix the exhaust leak. It's got two broken bolts, or studs I guess, at the back of the exhaust manifold driver's side. So what we're gonna do is just replace the bolts, and that's pretty much it. Let the ghetto rig begin, I guess. Someone already pre-roached the this side here, so I'll try to reuse that guy, but get a better look at the broken stud. And all the other ones are pretty mint looking here with all the rust. I guess this thing sat in a pond before I got it, but yeah, I just sprayed everything down with the old PB there. So hopefully it'll come off easier, but I'm planning on probably having to get the old torch out for pretty much all this. So with the patience I have, I touched this for about 2 seconds and was like, nope. No better. No better than to mess with these exhaust bolts without torching them. Oh. Like a good, like a practical joke. I'm touching it. There we go. Little update. Things are going mint. So I had to torch that guy pretty hot, and she just went ahead and snapped off. And then this one, it looks like they played the old game of fuck the next guy, and that's a 13 instead of being a 15 like the other one. So. 15 didn't fit, so I took a 14 to it and tried that, rounded the fuck out of it, so I just hammered that on, and it looks like it's gonna move. Yeah, boy. Alright, so things are going mint. That looks like it also broke off, so that's cool. And so we got two broken nose things. Not a big deal, because it looks like I bought a gasket for no reason, because I'm pretty sure this piece doesn't take a gasket, so going back. And next to these buttes here, I wish I knew what size those were supposed to be. Well, when all else fails and you get tired of the shit, you get your cutoff wheel, the air hammer out, and just say, fuck that nut, and cut it off. So hopefully, once I get this, I don't know if I can do that to all of them. Probably not. This is going to be the only one I'm going to get lucky on. Figure I can get as many off, the easy ones, as I can, and just gorilla the fucking thing off when the rest of it comes loose. And then weld it up there and pull it off with the pliers and put the new studs in and sand it. Well, that's what it ends up looking like. Comes right off. So I'll for sure be able to get all the top ones off like that. The bottom ones, we'll worry about that later. Got those off the top, and got that one off. That was the first one I tried with the socket, and I wanted to die afterwards. But yep, we got some work to do on the old manifold after we get her off. Yeah, boy. Those are gonna be where I kill myself. That one, and then where's the other? Somewhere in the oblivion over there. Yeah, those two guys. I guess I don't know. I guess I'll waste my life away and try to take one off by hand, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I can fit the grinder in there. Get those off. We'll see.
And this is the part where the only thing it can fit in here is a die grinder with what I call a bog deep bit on it. Looks like it's just a carbide burr, but it's the only thing I can get in there in between basically the oil filter and the little bolt there. You can see it's kind of halfway gone. But yep, that's what I had to get in there, and that got it off. I just grind the stud and the nut all the way down to nothing, and then it came off.
Boy, it's been a battle so far. Let's see, it's started at 11:30. I just got back out after eating something, and it's 5 o'clock. But perseverance, got them all off. Look underneath. Oh, this was just a joy. I had to, between the cutoff wheel, the air hammer, and the little die grinder with the bog deep bit on the end there, that's what I had to use to get to that very last one. So I took the engine mount out because that's the only way I could get in there. The quality thing now is, in order to get that engine mount out, I had to get the dipstick tube out, and that was about an hour and a half fight, and I lost because there's that. So mint, so I'll have to get that out somehow. And the only other thing is there's that fitting right here, pretty seized on there. That's the only thing holding the manifold on right now, and the O2 sensor wires, which I'll yank those out. But that's what I got left. I'm just glad the manifold's at least loose. That's half the battle, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be great to deal with, and I still don't know how I'm gonna get that yet. After much perseverance and much anger and much wanting to destroy this car, cutting, cussing, etc., finally got the thing off. I didn't really find a way to get the EGR line off, so I went ahead and sawzalled that off. What a absolutely terrible design by the manufacturer on that. So yep, that came off. I'll get the other piece off. So yep, finally did it. Whoop-de-freaking-do. What a joyous, lovely time. So these, I guess, I'll just put some bolts in there. Nuts and bolts, or just weld something up. There they are. Everything, even the last two little guys there have little nips hanging out of the cylinder heads. So might not even have to weld anything at all. Of course, all those are hanging out, they'll probably snap right off as soon as I gotta pull them out, but we'll see. Maiden voyage. Oh, barely even hanging on. I guess before I go too far with the bolts, wanted to try something I found on YouTube. This guy just ran a bolt down in the broken dipstick there and hit it up with a pry bar and a hammer. So maybe I was going to try the same thing and see if I could get lucky today. Well, I did want to capture the fact that I at least had one victory on this whole car so far. I definitely will need an EGR tube, but the good news is I saved the EGR valve, because now I can just buy the tube and just screw it right into the old EGR valve, because I could get this fitting off. Success. We're definitely going to be buying the old exhaust manifold, because normally I wouldn't really care about the shit, but I can't get a weld to stay on either one of these. Probably my welder is not hot enough, but they keep breaking off. Gotta get into a 2 sensor, because I ain't even fucking trying. I'll just cut my losses on that. I'm gonna get a junk old sensor out of fucking probably trashed it anyways. So we still have left yet to do a extraction of the dipstick tube out of the block and all of the other studs out of the engine. Got another win here. Good God. Disgusting. There. Where'd it go? Just atrocious looking there. Somehow that held and backed right out. I gotta say, even though I'm blind from fucking trying to see that and doing it, made it seem a lot easier to get out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it on the rest, even though it's wasting a bunch of nuts. It's saving some time. So we're gonna go ahead and send it. Try that. Get it in somewhere where I think it's gonna hit. That might even do just like that. Let's see if this holds. There you go. Waiting for the snap city here. As in snap off. Minty guy on there giving me some quality advice. You gotta love when you find those Facebook pages where people are actually mint. That's all you need. Yeah, I guess in the spirit of trying not to fry stuff, I went ahead and thought I would disconnect the negative battery cable. Seemed like a decent idea. See if I can get up in there. I just didn't even close my eyes on that one. Again, you don't need to be able to see. It's a trick with the wives. I almost got it. I got one more bolt. A few more snap bolts later. I said you had one bolt. Yeah, I did. I broke them. I guess it's the satisfaction of just knowing now. Now I know I need those for sure. Got it. Man, this just goes to show you can just god awful hack it fucking together. Oop, there's the paint. And the shit will still work. At least for what we're doing. Yes! I won! Nobody watching this has any fucking idea the feeling that I just felt when this motherfucker pulled out of here. Unbelievable. I don't really get why it's stuck in so far. Anyways, oh, there, now it's on the ground. This was a result of much persistence, perseverance, etc., and this sucked. I shoved the bolt in there and smacked it out with the air hammer so many times, it finally started working itself loose, and then I got to the point where the bolt just kept flying out, so I just grabbed it with some needle nose pliers and fucking pulled it right out. Well, after seems like 65 hours, finally got those gains out though. Jesus. Except for that, it's getting welded on. But wow, what a just tremendous pain in the ass. I really honestly never thought I was gonna get that stupid dipstick tube out of there. But yep, everything else came out minty. I couldn't get a nut welded on that bottom one down there, but it actually came out with some vice grips. So not bad. Got them all out. Got the wire wheel going on the surface there. So how's the evenness of the head gonna be doing? Oh, ain't mine. So I guess I'll just put the new studs in and put those gaskets on, get the manifold going on, and got a new O2 sensor for it. I'm at Daniel about the dormant quality, about the snap. Well, it actually looks more robust than the junk that came off of it. Got the quality O2 sensor going. Had to get by it. What a junk design. I had to buy this piece separate. And then the EGR tube. I don't know what to do with it inside, I guess. What a stupid design. Well, yeah, ain't that LS quality. Look at this trash. What is this junk? This is stupid. The LS going. Reusable everything. So I never wanted to die more than today. Seriously, I had probably never had a car be this difficult to work on before. Like, this is just absolutely insane. I just spent about 45 minutes trying to get a dipstick tube pushed in. What a dumb design. Seriously. So, got that bad boy on there nice and secure like. That should hold up mint. Oh. Yeah, you don't need a fucking bolt. So, got a couple bolts in there. This EGR line, if you've never done them before, you'd kill yourself. I mean, seriously. It goes, there's no room anywhere. Like, seriously. You know, come all over here, and like, you just have to try to fish it down there correctly. And I'm an idiot, and I tightened this fucking first, so like, it wouldn't move at all once it gets down there. But, and just like the like these wires and stuff, and like these cables, like what? And there's a bolt like all the way over there and there that you gotta it's stupid, man. Seriously, just stupid. Like I get that these people designed this car thinking that it was never gonna break, but it breaks and it sucks. Like, I still got 2 engine mount bolts to get to, and I have no idea where the hell they are. I mean, it's just impossible. Like, I remember when I took them out, I had to have like an extension, a swiveling ratchet just to get in there to get the freaking bolt out. It's just stupid. But we're almost done, hopefully. I'm just glad the dipstick tube went in. I didn't think it was going in. And I even got a new dent in my door to prove it. Wow. If only it could have just been an LS. If the other side exhaust ends up breaking off, I'm LS swapping this fucker. Like, I'm serious. I'm not even messing with that. A Dento. Oh. Needs a touch-up paint now. Yep, that was flashlight versus door. And it sucks, because this is like one of the nicer doors on this car. Oops. There you go. Well, the moment has finally come. I think it's done. Glad it's done. Hopefully, let's fire it up here and see if we hear any exhaust leaks, or hopefully things blows up and burns down and I can just get something else. I found out there was a little tick because I left the EGR line up there loose, but now it's dead quiet. Wow, sounds good. That thing is smooth, man. I think you can bounce a dime off this thing. Hopefully it holds up. Well, I don't hear any exhaust leaks. Does anybody else? That tire's gone. Oh, can't breathe. Yep, finally got it fixed. It actually seems like it's sealing up pretty good. I haven't heard any ticks or anything. I did leave the EGR line loose where it connects to the valve up by the intake, but tighten that and it's doing good. We'll see.